everyone. My name is Michaela Casey. I am the author of the Lenny the Loon book series. I'm coming at you live right now from my home office, or the Loon Lair as we call it, here in my house. I just thought I would do something fun, as I know that most of us are staying home and we're all social distancing, and I know that can be hard, and it's hard to stay positive when you can't have that human interaction. Obviously, right now, it's the most important thing is to stay home and keep everybody safe, but that can get a little bit boring. So I thought, what can I do to shed even just a few minutes of entertainment here for everybody? So for the first time, I will be doing a virtual book reading. I'll be reading my first book, Lenny the Loon, An Adventure on Lake Minnetonka. This book came out about 1.5 years ago. I'm getting really excited for the ice to come out so that hopefully this summer we can all be playing on Lake Minnetonka and enjoying the sunshine. So if you have a copy of the book, feel free to press pause, go and grab it. You can read along. And if you don't, I will be reading the book and showing all the amazing illustrations done by my illustrator, Yana Popova. So I hope that you all enjoy. Lenny the Loon, An Adventure on Lake Minnetonka. Our story begins one day in June. We meet our good friend, Lenny the Loon. Lenny was relaxing, enjoying the lake, rocking back and forth from a boat's large wake. When across the bay, he heard some splashing and went to see what was thrashing. "Say, son, what's the matter? It's a beautiful day. There's no need to spatter." "I'm Wally the Walleye, and I'm in a sitch. I'm headed for Mexico. My life needs a switch. I heard there's a way just down the Mississippi. If I get to Minnehaha Creek, it won't be too tricky." With a grin on his face, Lenny said to the fish, "There's no time to waste. Keep up with my pace. Our journey begins at 6 Mile Creek. Water trickles into Halsteads, ever so weak. A great place to water ski, tube, or swim. Not one child's face ever looks grim." Wally the Walleye was grateful for Lenny, for he would be a tour guide greater than any. Now on to Cook's Bay in the city of Mound. A great place to anchor and swim around. They saw Al and Elma's 7 boats in their fleet. Bella Vista's the biggest. It's 83 feet. This is one of my favorite illustrations that she's done so far. Through Seton Channel, the two traveled next, until they were blocked by floating objects. "What are those things bobbing around? They're all different colors and don't seem to drown." "Those are called buoys. They help guide the boats, so they know where to go and all stay afloat. When they're black and white, stay out of sight. When they're red and green, go in between." With buoys behind them, they could go fast. Through West Arm Bay, they sure had a blast. They passed Lord Fletcher's off to their right, and Wally was sure enjoying the sights. When the sun is out, it's the place to be. Sip lemonade, eat burgers. It's always carefree. Then out of nowhere, someone yelled, "For!" A beautiful golf course was next to the shore. "That's the Lafayette Club, a fine place to play. You can swim, golf, or play tennis all day." As they passed under Arcola Bridge, the sun began to lower. The wonderful sky made them move slower. It's hard to see the beauty of a place when you go through life as if it's a race. Next, the two head through Lafayette Bay. They saw a big splash, which caused a delay. "Say, Lenny, are there fish in this lake? Bigger than me, scary with teeth, or even beastly?" "There are some big fish. They share this lake too. But don't be afraid. You see very few. So jump in the water, catch the big wave. Don't miss on the fun, and always be brave." This is Excelsior with many places to eat, like Maynard's or Haskell's or Lick's for a treat. If food's not your thing, then head to the bookstore, or go to the beach and play on the shore. Excelsior Bay, Wally did not want to leave, and Lenny could tell he was starting to grieve. They passed Spirit Island towards a town straight ahead. That is Wayzata, a great place to tread. There are restaurants and shops and fairs each year filled with rides, cotton candy, and even root beer. As they entered Gray's Bay, Minnehaha Creek was in view, and Wally's life could start anew. But when Lenny looked at Wally, he saw a frown. "What's wrong, my friend? You're about to leave town." Then Wally had a moment, all of his thoughts became clear. "I am not leaving, I want to stay here. I will soak up the sunshine and roll with the waves. I will never whine and enjoy all my days." His new friend would stay, and Lenny was thrilled. With a twinkle in his eye, his heart felt fulfilled. Lake Minnetonka is a place of magic. Missing out on the fun would be ever so tragic. The end, and here's a fun little map of everywhere that they went on their adventure. I hope that everyone enjoyed my first ever virtual book reading. If you want to purchase the book, Lenny the Loon, An Adventure on Lake Minnetonka, or my newest book, Lenny the Loon, A Tour of the Twin Cities, you can do so by going to lennytheloon.com. You can also use the discount code HOME for an additional 20% off. On top of that, for every book bought in the next few weeks, I will be donating $2 per book to No Kid Hungry. It's a great organization, and every $10 that you donate will feed 100 kids. So it's pretty important right now that we look out for each other. So it's just a small thing that hopefully we can do together. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you all are staying safe and staying positive, and we will see you soon.